Today's market drop says the economy isn't out of the woods yet, and President Obama agreed. But he insists there are better days ahead, that his rescue plan is making progress.
From where we stand, for the very first time, we're beginning to see glimmers of hope.
Citing signs the recession is slowing, the president pushed back against critics who accuse him of doing too much.
History has shown repeatedly that when nations do not take early and aggressive action to get credit flowing again, they have crises that last years and years instead of months and months.
Mr. Obama's glimmer of hope was echoed by Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke.
Recently, we have seen tentative signs that the sharp decline in economic activity may be slowing.
Economist Lakshman Achutan is even more optimistic. He sees a turnaround in the business cycle.
Those objective indicators are telling us that there's a growth rate cycle upturn ahead. If history is any guide, you should have the economy begin to expand, positive growth rates, before year end.
But University of Maryland economist Peter Morici says that even though the economy will likely improve next year, it won't fully recover.
The president has put a great big bandage on the economy, but he hasn't fixed what's fundamentally broken. Until we fix the dysfunctional banks, our oil deficit, and our trade with China, we're not going to get this economy on a sustainable growth path.
Either way, it's too soon to pop the champagne. There's general agreement that the economy will continue to shed jobs well into next year. It'll be at a slower rate, say the economists, but that still means that several million more jobs are likely to be lost. Harry?
Bill Plante at the White House tonight. Thanks. Anthony Mason is our CBS News business correspondent. So you have the Fed chairman and the president saying we see an answer on the horizon. Are they seeing what everyone else is seeing?
Well, Harry, more and more people that I'm talking to are saying that they're at least seeing the beginning of the process of a turning around. There's still all kinds of conflicting numbers out there, but that's not unusual when the economy's in the process of shifting gears. It often gets very cloudy right before it starts to clear up.
It's like the beginning of the end. The other big news of the day, Goldman Sachs sells $5 billion worth of stock to help them pay off their bailout debt. They also announced significant profits this week.
Right.
What kind of a sign is that?
Second bank to announce significant profits, by the way. This tells us that there are people out there who believe some banks are still good investments. That's the very encouraging news in this, that the banks are starting to turn the corner.
All right. Anthony Mason, thanks.